miss what's in verse 24. It's one of the most important Christological Trinitarian texts in Genesis. And it gets missed because our minds are focused on something else. Remember what's going on here. We've had three men walk up to Abraham by the oaks of Mamre, verse 18, chapter 18. Two of them have gone down to Sodom and Gomorrah. They're angels. They're identified as such. The one that walks with Abraham is identified as who? As Yahweh. As Yahweh. Yahweh is walking with Abraham. But then look at verse 24. And Yahweh rained on Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from Yahweh out of heaven. You've got Yahweh on earth bringing fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah from Yahweh in heaven. Now, folks, there aren't two Yahwehs. There aren't three Yahwehs. But here you have a very, very important text. I don't know if any of you caught last week on the Dividing Line, my webcast, I did a thing on witnessing to Jehovah's Witnesses, and one of the things that I emphasized was for witnesses, the most important thing you can communicate to them is that Jesus is identified by the New Testament writers as Yahweh. A Jehovah's Witness will argue with you forever whether Jesus is God or a God, but the fact of the matter is, if he's Yahweh, Jehovah, as they mispronounce it, that's the end of the debate. And here is an example where you have the one who walks with Abram. Now, Abram wasn't walking with his eyes covered. He saw these men. Yet John 1:18 says no one's seen the Father at any time. Who did they see? The Son. He is the one who makes known the Father. So here is a pre-incarnate appearance of Jesus, and he's identified as who? Yahweh. Just like in John 12:41. Isaiah's temple vision, he sees Yahweh on his throne. According to John 12:41, who was he seeing? Jesus. Jesus identified as Yahweh. And here you have it in Genesis 19:24. Yahweh rained on Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and fire from Yahweh out of heaven. Now,